Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Guild Wars 2. We are here with 10 Lamore in the Queen's Astrarium, and you can see that we've had quite a bit of a visual upgrade. A little bit, I've worked on a few of our skins. Yeah, just to make sure we kind of look the part now. We have reached the level 30, get more interesting look, and we've got like a nice hammer still, and our sword and shield going on for us. Alright, so a few things have occurred. First of all, we received a mail not long ago from someone called our herald. It says, "Greetings. We have not met, but I have long been a follower of your exploits. I am a collector of tales of great daring and heroism, and your name has come up increasingly in the stories that have been reported to me. I've spoken with your mentor, and the suggestion was made that I contact you and add your stories to my collection, our mentor being Logan Thackeray. Your mentor was a member of an adventuring group known as Destiny's Edge. They were legendary heroes, but went their separate ways about 5 years ago for reasons I have yet to discover. None have chosen to share that story with me. If you discover the nature of their separation, I would be most appreciative. Thank you for your help in this, and I will get in contact with you in future, and I hope to keep you in touch with the whereabouts of your mentor, and other members of Destiny's Edge. Through this, I will remain your herald." So, interesting. So we've learned a bit about Logan Thackeray there, and how we're going to perhaps be learning more about this Destiny's Edge in the future and why this particular guild broke up and things like that. So that's something we'll be looking to. And then we received this from Countess Anise. It's the woman that we've worked somewhat closely with in the past. "Hero of Shaymore. By the will and command of Queen Jenna of Kryta, you are hereby formally summoned to attend the royal presence. When you are ready, you are welcome to visit her throne room in Divinity's Reach. Until next we meet, may the six gods watch over you in all things, Countess Anise." So let's head over to the throne room now and have a look, shall we? Um, so again, it's a lovely little bit there. Let's hide my achievements. You guys don't need to see that. Let's pop in and see the Queen. Here we are. Now, we have been in this room before, I believe. I believe we have at this point. Something to note about this structure behind her. Now, a lot of people seem to think it's something else in the lore. I don't know if I should really speak about it now. Maybe we'll come back to this. But remember this structure here in in the Queen's chambers, because it's a point of mystery for some people once we later get on into the story. Anyway, let's approach the Queen and see what they have to say.
Your Majesty, Captain Thackeray, I was summoned.
Indeed. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Kryta needs you once more.
You know I'll do anything I can to help. What's the problem, Captain?
There's a swamp in southern Kryta called Lichcroft Mere. The area's been hit hard by our war with the Centaurs. Most of the lumber there goes to build catapults and defenses, so it's common practice to use strips of marsh moss instead of firewood on cold nights. However, the Seraph have brought me recent reports that risen undead, servants of Or, have been seen in the swamp.
Risen? The dragon's minions. If they're in the swamp, anyone who goes in there would be in great danger.
Precisely. The three orders of Tyria are pushing to be involved, but can't agree on a plan. While they bicker, my people are at risk. Hero, I have summoned you to act as advocate of the crown. I want you to meet with the orders and take charge of the situation.
You'll be dealing with the Vigil, the German Priory, and the Order of Whispers. All three specialize in fighting Zaitan and its minions. However, they all use different methods. It'll be your job to decide which plan is best, and then act on it.
You will have the full authority of the crown to handle this situation. Will you accept this task, Hero?
Your Majesty, I will. I'm honored to serve Kryta and my queen.
Thank you. Go, and meet with the Order representatives as soon as possible. I look forward to your report.
Right, so there we go. We've been introduced to this idea of these three factions, if you like, these three orders of Tyria that are trying to take control, trying to combat this dragon situation. I don't know if I take you back to the first episode, that little intro we had there about the news of the undead dragon rising the continent of Ore. And if we look on the map, that is this part down here. So yeah, just if you can't remember, some time ago, a massive dragon rose this whole continent out of the sea. And brought with it legions of undead that have supposedly been attacking parts of the coast all around this region. We haven't really dealt much with the undead so far. We've seen a few of them here in the Lauren Ponds. We might have encountered some there, but apparently some have been seen in actually affecting our lands now. So we can go meet with these orders and decide what to do and perhaps advance more towards the main story. This will be some of the first proper time where Ten here will have got involved with the with Zaitan, the Elder Dragon of Undeath. So we're going to head over there now, and we will see you once we get there at Lichcroft Mere, which is over here. Okay, so you join us here. Do you remember when we came and checked out this sort of area last time in the little in between episode? We are back here at the at the Asuran kind of little outpost here, alongside the Silvari that are up here and the Tengu, and yeah, we're going to go over here and start our and meet this Ireko at the trade camp. Oh, sorry, travel to the Ireko train camp, which is here. So yeah, let's enter the instance. Let's have a look. The Orders of Tyria. So here we are.
Want to see a trick?
Sure, go ahead. Want to see my trick? Think of a number from 1 to 10. I'll use my magical powers to guess what it is. I picked 7. Don't say the number, dummy. Just think it. Alright, I've got a new number. I hope you can do math. Multiply that number by 3. Don't tell me what it is. Done. Now what? Now add 3 and multiply the new number by 3. Got that? Right. Okay, how long is this going to take? Almost done. Now add those 2 digits together. Your number is 9, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yes, an old classic trick. We used to do that at school. Anyway, let's go, and it looks like we're going down this way, and we're going to go speak with some people down here. Are they in this tent, perhaps? Here we go.
Finally. Thank Dwayne you're here. I am Scholar Joser of the German Priory. We've been expecting you.
You're here to make decisions, and that's exactly what we need.
For once, Ehan's right about something. I'm Hiroki, a crusader with the Vigil. The Risen forces are active in Lichcroft Mere. There are missing villagers, mostly children. We've got to get soldiers in there. The Vigil has a squad standing by. They're ready to sweep the area on your signal, Advocate. Just give the word.
Advocate, I'm sure you can see that such an approach would only cause more problems. The German Priory has a wondrous device called the Mortis Verge. We believe in using intellect to fight the dragons. Saves on manpower, you know, and we have achieved some marvelous advancements.
Your device is theoretical, untested. You want to risk children on that? Vigil steel is tried and true.
I'm with the Order of Whispers. We brought this to the Queen's attention, but we'll leave the frontline fighting to the others.
Very well. Hiroki, Josir, give me a moment to think this over and then I'll decide.
So yes, you got a brief introduction there. So we have the German Priory here with Scholar Josir, and they are like the thinkers. They're the researchers. They're the intellectual ones. We have the Crusader Hiroki here of the Vigil. They are the front line. You know, they're the attack first kind of deal. And then we have Agent Ehan over here, the Order of Whispers. They're like the spies. Oh, excuse me, the stealthy ones, the intel gatherers, and that is them. And, well, at the moment we don't have a choice to choose an Order of Whispers mission. We are instead, I've got to choose between one of these. Now, children at stake here, I think Ten would rely on his own skill along with the Crusaders in this one, so he's going to choose Crusader Hiroki. We get a little bit of chance to talk to them. I hate to rush you 10 no more, but it's time to decide. We need to find those children. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Vigil? The Vigil is a militia composed of all races of Tyria. We fight the dragons and we protect the innocent. That's good to know. I'm looking forward to learning more. Can you remind me about... No, we don't need to know about the choices. Okay, let's see what they have to say about the German Priory. Can you tell me a bit about the German Priory? I certainly can. We are Tyria's most elite scholars and archaeologists. We search for lore to use against the dragons. That makes sense. Can I ask other questions? And then, Agent Ihan, can you tell me more about your organisation? The Order of Whispers seeks to subtly influence the world's races to make them unify against the dragons. Influence? Do you mean manipulate them? We pull strings, yes, but isn't that the nature of politics? Our goal is to fight the dragons, and that is a noble purpose. But you have a point. So, there was something else there. Can you... Oh, yeah, can I persuade you to tell me a little bit more about what you'll be doing when I'm gone? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. We're going to be looking into someone that went missing before the Risen appeared. It's probably nothing, really. That's all I can say. Interesting. Finding missing persons and rooting out corruption is our kind of deal, so I'm kind of interested in working with the Order of Whispers as well. But let's, for now, just go with Crusader Hiroki's approach and just go in with with a small force and take the children back. Now we're getting somewhere. My squad and I will wait for you outside Lichcroft Mere. We'll find those kids and crunch some Rizzling along the way. You Vigil's hopes don't stand still for long, do you? I like that. I'll see you there. There we go. We've got some new equipment here. We've got invisible bags and bags of loot, and we've got a new pauldron, which we'll take. Let's leave the incidents and head over to Lichcroft Mere, which isn't too far. It's literally just down the way over here, and in fact I've got the teleporter so we can got the waypoint. We'll just we'll waypoint there. There we go, in the Silvari place that we visited not too long ago. So let's head through. You said there's an Asura there doing some research, and yes, brute force. It's a wonderful little art there. Kind of looks like the face of a dragon if you saw that. And there we go, we're in the swamp. Notice that noise is very swampy, kind of eerie kind of noise. There she is.
Glad to see you, Advocate, but I wish I had better news. We've got a problem. The Vigil squad set to meet us has been overrun during an initial sweep of the swamp. The area's crawling with hostiles. The children are still out there, and now my soldiers are in jeopardy as well. It's down to you and me.
Don't worry, Hiroki. I can handle myself in a fight. If you're willing, we can rescue your soldiers and then find those kids.
Your courage does you credit. Vigil soldiers are well trained, dedicated, and determined to defend Tyria. You'd fit right in. If my squad followed protocol, they'll have dug in to wait for reinforcements. We'll need to look for a makeshift bunker.
Then that is what we'll do. I'm ready to move out when you are.
Okay, so before we go into the fight, you can see there's some Risen here, some undead. I did pick up a new skill, or rather I swapped the skill out. I swapped out for Sword of Justice, which kind of summons this, I'll show you, it summons like this sword that does some burning damage. It synergizes a bit better with the finished, some of the skills I've picked up here. So yeah, let's go into the fight, and do fight and do combat. Easy enough. Right, let's go and find these survivors while we attack these Risen. Good thing about this as well, it kind of has an ammo count. You can see it there, it has a number 3, and it recharges, so we can constantly keep using it as long as we have a count of it up. It synergizes nicely with some of our skills and our fire skills that we have. Going sword for now. Let's switch over to our trusty hammer. Nice little weapon that we've been using. Does seem to be a bit slower than killing with sword and shield, so let's switch back to that for now. Seems to be a bit quicker, but I love using the hammer. There's another Risen up there. We might as well clear them if we're going to be here. So far they haven't seemed to pose much of a problem, but then again there haven't been many of them. We can see what looks like some people over there. We'll head over there in a sec. Right, there they are. Let's go. See what they... Soldiers.
Crusader Hiroki, thank the pale tree. You're a sight for sore eyes.
It's good to see you're still alive, Serena. What's the status of your troops?
We found several children hiding in the swamp. As we were helping them, we were overrun. We dug in here to repel an undead attack. It's not going well, Crusader. The Risen have pinned us down and inflicted heavy casualties. As the commander of this unit, I take full responsibility.
Remember your oath, Serena. Your soldiers swore to protect the innocent, and that's exactly what they did. We are the light in the darkness. The soldiers in your command died with honor.
What do we do now, Hiroki? Head back out of the swamp?
This isn't over yet, Advocate. Not while there are still people lost in the swamp out there. The mission will go on. The children are our top priority. We'll hold off the undead, and when their lines break, we'll get the kids to safety. Tactician?
You heard the Crusader. Vigil, form a defensive perimeter. You two, take the east. You two, the west. Eyes sharp.
The Advocate and I will cover the center. Move out.
So very like regimented, you know, very traditional.
And what is wrong with being green?
Nothing, ma'am. It's just a turn of...
Because she's a Silvari.
To battle, soldier. Here they come.
I don't see anything. Yeah, so they're very, very, you know, like traditional kind of army. Oh, here they come. Traditional kind of army approach to them. We're taking the center, so we've got to take out these guys. Risen brutes anymore. Oh, they're actually attacking the main force. Let's head in. Do some damage. Maybe we should switch over to our thing now, because it does a bit more AoE kind of damage. Kind of see what's going on. Notice that Norn there, that the big guy has turned into a bear. That's, I don't think something we've really seen before either. We've probably heard about it. Ready your weapons, everyone. Here they come. Let's go out and meet them. Ride out with me. Nothing we can't handle. There's a Risen running away from us. See the fear in the undead's eyes. Smash you away. And you've got this one to deal with. A little Asura there, who's almost drowning in the waters, is helping us out. Let's teleport in. We have a Vigil recruit down that we can resurrect. I'm sure the Vigil can handle that last Risen. Some people from the south getting to the kids. Let's quickly head over there, take care of these guys. A plague carrier, that doesn't sound good. Take these ones out. Closing in from all sides. Yeah, eyes open, come on. This isn't so bad, nothing we can't deal with. All sides, here they come. Let's use our immobilizing thing to keep these in position. So that troll just said kill everyone. So they can speak, these undead, it seems. What we've just learned from that. Perhaps there's some intelligence behind it, which we obviously know, like the dragon, obviously. But is it like a hive mind situation? That's probably something the German Priory can answer.
The undead are falling back. Their lines are broken. We've won.
This is our chance to get the children out. Soldier, what's Tactician Serena's status? Is she badly injured?
She's conscious, Crusader, but in rough shape. I'm no expert on Silvari, but it looks pretty bad.
Leave me. I'm not afraid to die. I gave my oath.
The Vigil doesn't leave anyone behind, Serena. You don't have permission to die. Do you hear me?
I hear you, Crusader. And thank you.
We can go out the way we came in. Move fast, keep the children together, and don't stop unless you absolutely have to.
Agreed. Vigil, move out.
Here we go. Let's escort, lead these children to the evacuation point and just keep our eyes peeled for more Risen in the area. That's one over there. Keep stand clear. You can just see the village off in the background. Are they with us? Good. There's enough of us. We should be fine. We can see the end. We should be fine to hopefully get home quickly. Oh, one's just been summoned. That's dealt with. That was nice and easy. He says, "Touch wood, touch the tree, touch wood."
Don't worry about me. Worry about the children.
Worry about both. Do what you can for her wounds out. We'll carry Serena if we have to. Let's go. We don't have much time before those undead return. Remember.
Okay. So let's leave the area. Got to meet with the Order representatives in the Salma district. So that's back in our home instance. So let's go do that now. We have our waypoint right next to it. Plan our next move while the Vigil take care of that down there. Let's go meet with them. Okay. Doggy. There they are, over there.
We need to deal the undead a decisive blow. Remove the army, and we remove the threat.
There's an intelligence to their movements. We need to discover the root of the problem, not just follow them from fight to fight.
At the cost of lives, the undead are attacking now. If we sit idle, people will die.
Yes, right, let's see what they have to say. I've kind of agreed with the Order of Whispers on that.
Advocate, the representatives have reported your success. Well done.
Thank you, Logan. I'm glad we saved the children, but the undead are still a problem.
I'm told the children saw a Seraph soldier in the swamp, and their stories were quite appalling. They were as frightened of him as of the undead. If this was that soldier, the children say he's become violent and incoherent. They also say that the undead weren't attacking him.
There aren't any Seraph outposts in Lichcroft Mere. What's a lone soldier doing out there?
According to Seraph reports, a corporal named Kellogg didn't report for duty. I'd assumed he was AWOL in Lion's Arch, but maybe there's more to it.
This Kellogg could be under Zaitan's influence. Could he be inciting the Risen and making them more aggressive? Maybe he's a necromancer.
We don't have time for theories, Advocate. Vigil scouts marked more undead approaching the town of Triskel Quay. The corruption is spreading.
If so, then Triskel Quay is just a symptom. Whatever's drawing the undead inland will continue to do so even if we save the town. We should investigate what happened to Kellogg. He may be the key to these attacks. Till we know what's going on, we're just plugging leaks.
You want to go on a wild goose chase, Ehan? Fine. But don't risk Triskel Quay. We need soldiers to defend the town or people will die.
A few will die now, but we'd be saving many in the long run. The Order of Whispers is prepared to make that exchange.
It's a good thing that decision's not up to you two. Advocate, it's in your hands.
Okay, so we've got another choice here. Now, so, while she said, well, it kind of gets across the impression like if we don't do one thing, the other doesn't happen. But I don't know. For story kind of reasons, I like to think like if we don't choose the Crusader Hiroki, the Vigil will still go out there, and we've seen like they've got a sizable force. We're pretty sure they can deal with that. I'm along the lines of thinking, same with Agent Ihan here, that when I find out more about the source of this whole thing, plus we've been investigating the Seraph for a while now with Logan, so that definitely fits more along our side of our more human-centric story that we've had so far. So let's just see what they have to say. Is this vigil's typical strategy? Gather soldiers and attack target? Yes, we are a military order. We play to our strengths. There are a few situations that a good broadsword can't handle. Okay. What are your thoughts?
We know so little.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
We need your decision. Do you choose to go with the Vigil or go with the Order of Whispers? Is this typical strategy for the Order of Whispers to sneak around working beneath the surface? It is. No use charging into battle if you don't know what you're getting up against. We'll need cunning to defeat the dragons. I'm definitely more along that kind of decision. Is Thackeray got anything to say? Queen Jenna said you'd be able to soothe their ruffled feathers for your sake. I hope she's right. Well, that's ready to decide. Do you go with the Order of Whispers? Yes, we need to know where that soldier is headed, and find out some more of this human corruption. Excellent choice, Advocate. You'll be very pleased with your decision. I hope so. I'll see you there. So, brute force completed. We got our choice of another weapon. None of these look as good as stuff we've got, so I'll just take something nevertheless. Alright, and we've got to head to Lion Guard Keen at Overlake Haven, which is just down here, just outside the Dominion killing zone. But we're going to leave it there for now, guys, and we'll pick up next time with the continuation of this story. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.